They wanted a shot up through the toilet, so they had a top half of a toilet, perspex, a little bit of water in it to create the illusion that he's looking up through the water. But I had to be naked because you couldn't see my undies or anything because he's not wearing undies at that moment. I came on set and I looked at Brian. I went, Brian, I'm so sorry, mate. I'm so sorry. He said, don't worry, we'll be closer after this, you know. And we really were. Like, that's a view that only he has ever had of me, I think. Maybe.
Very excited to be here this evening because we are going to be diving into the life and career of this year's Newport Beach Film Festival TV Performance of the Year Award recipient, Ewan McGregor.
Being Danny Boyle's actor was the most important thing in my life, you know. It was it sort of defined me as an actor. I was his actor. And I was lucky because he was one of the greatest film directors I've ever worked with, you know. He set the bar incredibly high. The whole industry is like, how could we make a hit? Well, you can't. You just have to make something really good that people like, and maybe it'll be a hit. We're trying to figure out how to make more money out of the businesses. How can we guarantee that we're going to make a shed load of money? And the truth is you can't, you know. And if you try, you make work that's not as good as it could be, I think.
You have said, first of all, that your uncle, who had been in the original 3, had actually advised you against doing it, right?
He did say don't do it, yeah. He just said, don't do it. If you want a career after 30, don't do it, he said. In the first Star Wars film, when they're approaching the Death Star, he says, look at the size of that thing. That's him, that's my uncle. He didn't understand quite the you know, a lot of other actors in that film, like Alec Guinness, for instance, didn't understand, you know, why it had such a draw, really. But now Dennis is doing the conventions with me. We're signing autographs, so he doesn't like me telling the story anymore. It's a beautiful love story. And I had the absolute pleasure of playing this beautiful love story with my wife. And I'd never been happier than playing those scenes with her. It was just absolutely wonderful. She's my favorite actress. I was lucky. And I feel like everything we've talked about, all the movies we've talked about tonight, there's something about Gentlemen in Moscow which is exactly why I wanted to be an actor, you know? There's something old-fashioned about it that reminds me of all the films I used to watch when I was a kid.
On behalf of Morgan Stanley Global Sports and Entertainment, I'd like to present you with the award of Outstanding TV Performance.
Thank you so much, the Film Festival, for this brilliant award. It's really nice. Like I say, it's very, very close to my heart. So thank you very much. Thank you.